Eh bien, salut tout le monde, c'est Monsieur Spider-Man 9 pour ce vidéo. Et donc, on vient de vous avez entendu sur l'officiel des Jeux Olympiques, donc qui est London 2012. Donc, vu que les JO commencent vendredi, et bien j'ai décidé de faire une série de jeux. Donc, à partir de samedi, tous les jours, vous aurez un jour des Jeux Olympiques. Parce qu'il y a des Jeux Olympiques et 100 jours, pardon. Là pour l'instant on va m'entraîner avec vous.
Some people think that concrete and steel structures are ugly, but how can you feel that about this place? 80,000 people jammed in here for the next event.
Set.
And the men's 100 metres finals underway. Needs to work hard here. Who still wants it with 50 metres to go? In first place, USA. Will there be any late drama? It's gold for Jamaica. And the silver goes to USA. France take bronze. Well, that was a really good performance and a strong competition. Pump of the fist in celebration. And quite rightly, he gets the accolades of the crowd. Well, that was a good performance from this athlete. There will be those who say it could have been better, but surely it's worthy of celebration. And it's gold for Jamaica. This athlete will be really proud of their achievements in this championships.
Une petite médaille de bronze pour commencer. Voilà, on va essayer de faire aussi bien sur le 200 mètres.
Welcome back to the Olympic Stadium then. 80,000 people taking their seats, ready for this. This is the final of the men's 200 metres. Quite a field as well, some very, very strong competitors. Well, this is the moment they're all waiting for.
Set.
Quick start this. Needs to improve on this position. Midway around the bend and still the staggered start having an influence. Approaching halfway. In the lead, Jamaica. In second place, USA. Approaching the closing stages of the 200 metres. Jamaica finish with gold. It's silver for Mexico. The bronze will go to USA. Finishing in sixth place, it's France. As we look back at this one, the race was lost in the first 25 metres. This is the Olympic Stadium. Welcome. One of the most sustainable ever built. The lower bowl is set into the existing landscape, meaning less need for steel. Well, the bar isn't very high at all here, and this should prove not to be a problem. Well, I think he's quite happy with that performance. Here's the replay.
Representing France.
Been brilliant so far, this athlete, and the question is now, can they follow up their recent attempts with another huge effort here? Ultimately a failure, but not far away from getting this absolutely right. Well, not bad.
With a height of 1 point.
Here's the replay.
Next, the athlete from France.
How ambitious is he going to be with this attempt? Well, this athlete will fancy their chances. Here we go, attempt number 2. Didn't give himself a chance at all of crossing there. Well, this is last chance saloon. This is the third and final attempt at this height. Has to go clear here. That's a good height to go clear this one, and no problems in doing so. Well, let's have a look at the replay. The end of that round, and France are in first place. So many options to go for. Picture of concentration. Has to get this right. But that won't be any good, I'm afraid. A stutter in the run-up will have cost this athlete. No chance of going clear when you hit the bar that hard. Well, he likes that. It's been a good performance. Here's the replay. Well, that's the end of the round, and the scoreboard shows just a very slender lead. Well, the bar's height is exactly what's the focus of this athlete's mind right now. This is a tough call. Well, that's not a good attempt. In fact, it's a foul. Here's the replay. Well, he took off too early there. Nowhere near the standard. Well, this is the final attempt at this height. Pressure's on. Well, that went wrong, and badly wrong, so it's a foul.
First, Italy with a height
Not
of
a historic
2.2.
day in the end for this athlete who... This is the final event of this session at the Aquatic Centre here in Stratford. The athletes are ready, 17,500 fans are ready. Let's get it on. The medals at stake as they enter the pool in the 50 metres freestyle for men. He's into his stroke and now moving through the field. The leader, France. Second place, USA. Third place, Australia. We're into the final 10 metres. A hero will be born as they touch down. And it's a return to the gold medal column in the pool for Team USA. That was good, a good performance, and so much to see with this athlete. There are areas to improve though, a few mistakes, and that's probably what cost a first place finish. But otherwise, an awful lot to like. Time now for a quick look at who's where in the medal table.
On voit que je suis en...
Welcome to the Royal Artillery Barracks here on the edge of Woolwich in the southeast of London, very close to that World Heritage Site, Greenwich Park. Here we go, hopes high then, as the first round of the men's 25-metre rapid fire is ready to go.
Voilà. Oui, facile.
Shooting well in this first round.
15.0.
That's a strong start for France. Here we go, round two then. 2 seconds off the clock. Same number of targets. That pleases the crowd. That's the end of the round, and let's look at the leaderboard. France are in first place. Round three then. As before, 6 seconds to hit 5 targets. Pressure's on. Superb performance that boosts his position. We've reached the midway point and France are leading the way. Round four then, here we go. Pressure cranking up here.
Oh là, non, non, non,
Well, that's
non.
not bad, but it's not great either. Well, that's a good round for France, who are in first place. Round five then, this is where it gets more difficult. Well, that's an alright performance. I think the athlete knows they can do better than that, but not bad in the end. This is the sixth and final round.
Oh, no.
That'll keep him in the mix in the final round. Well, that's a really good performance, and this athlete will be really happy with that. Well, here's the replay.
200 and...
In second.
Toujours pas de leader, on vient d'en avoir une.
Well, a gorgeous day at the Royal Artillery Barracks. We're outside for the next event. This is the men's skeet. Skeet's one of the few events that can actually boast a women's winner of a gold medal in a men's discipline. That happened in Barcelona in 1992.
N'importe quoi.
Chalk that one up as a miss.
Très bien.
This is the double.
Oh là.
That was okay, that first
Ouais,
round.
il y en a pas réussi.
Let's take a check of the results then after round one.
Parce que c'est juste ça, je suis pas concentré là.
Oh!
Voilà.
Well, he smashed that.
Tir ralenti.
Now for the double.
Oh! Plus compliqué que la dernière fois.
Well, that's all right. Certainly something for this athlete to work on.
Next up, competitor representing France.
Dans tous les sens, là, oh! Ah, j'ai un gros lag aussi, c'est pour ça.
Just misses on the single.
Oh là là.
2 targets coming. High house first.
La petite double, voilà.
Amazing stuff. Well, this athlete had to improve their level of performance, and that's exactly what they've done. Now they must remain on this level for the rest of this competition.
Allez, je fais dessus là.
Misses with the first shot. Let's hope that doesn't set the tone. Well, station number 4 asks a lot of the shooters. First a high single, then a low single, followed by a double, and finally a reverse double. 6 on offer then. Looking for the double here.
Je touche ou pas?
The upper house proving to be tough today. What can he do on this double?
Voilà.
Beautiful shooting. Shooting well here. Nice stuff.
3 hits.
We've reached the midway point in this one, and third place is a good position to be in.
From France.
Goal.
Je sais pas comment j'ai fait. Oh non. Oh putain, j'ai tiré dessus.
Well, I think the referee will be a bit concerned for his own safety with that last shot.
Allez.
Can he follow it up with a double here?
Voilà, bon, on y va.
All right. Very average, though.
1 hit.
Here's the scoreboard, and after that,
Next
France
up,
in fourth.
Hector representing France.
Le dernier.
Goal.
Yes.
Picked off the low house well.
Nickel. Là pour le double. Là, je
This is the double.
Goal.
Low house first.
Voilà.
Perfection. That was good, perfect stuff.
3 hits.
Well, what will that last station have done to the scoreboard?
Yaki from France.
Ah, c'est pas fini.
Goal.
Putain, c'est d'avoir l'argent. Ah, dommage.
Good performance, that. Well, in the top 3 after that last round, third place is a good position to be in.
Yaki from France.
Goal.
Voilà.
He collects the high house. That's a good shot.
Ah, et moi, j'ai réussi les deux là.
There are 2 targets here on offer that can be hit. Will it be enough, though, to win a medal? This is station number 8.
1 hit.
Well, that's a good performance.
United States of America.
Gold, gold, gold for Team USA. Expectations met as the United States.
Très bonne médaille d'or.
Well, this stadium looks splendid. This is the finals of the long jump, and this crowd has been waiting for this event to start for quite some time. The athletes going through their final preparations, and this is the field of competitors. So much talent in there, and it really could be any one of 8.
Foul.
Well, that's a foul, and I'm afraid to say it's back to the drawing board after that last attempt. This is the second round. This wasn't fast enough on the runway.
4.1.
But where do you want to start with this jump as we take a look at the replay?
Next.
I think everything from the start to the middle to the end, all wrong. This is round number 3, and this competition is getting steadily harder. Well, I think he got everything wrong in the run up there.
Next up,
The red flag shows, and that means a no jump. Great speed on the runway. Can he follow it up with good technique? Well, he struggled to get up to speed on the runway and he really lost momentum.
Next, the athlete from France.
And the scoreboard really confirms that. Bottom of the table and no chance of a medal on that performance.
France with a distance
Well, that's
of
just great. A new
5.6.
personal best. What a performance.
Next up, the competitor representing France.
Six rounds then. And one of these athletes will be crowned the champion.
France with a distance
Well, a personal
of
best. What a
5.9.
performance. And the crowd respond. What a
First,
celebration.
United States of America with a distance of
It's Kenya with
8.3.
silver. Well, that just about concludes things for the day. The final event of that session.
un des trucs qui